Clare's Craft Corner for me and you. Clare's Craft Corner, let's make something new.
Hi everybody and welcome to Clare's Craft Corner. Well, today we are doing something very exciting and a little bit different, which is why I've moved into the church hall kitchen. As you can see, we're going to do some cooking. Now, the first thing you need to do when you do some cooking is make sure that you have got clean hands. So please make sure you have washed your hands and make sure that the surface that you're going to work on is really clean as well. So in your bag you will have found this very exciting little bag of ingredients, and it's all the dry ingredients that we need to make some shortbread biscuits, and we're going to make them into the shape of a cross. I'll explain more about that a bit later on. But the first thing you need to do then is to empty your bowl, your bag of dry ingredients into your bowl, like so. Can you see? And then what you do need to have as well, which I'm not giving you, you've got to have at home, is 75 grams of slightly softened butter. And I'm going to put this 75 grams of butter straight into my bowl, like that. And you know, that's all you need. What you need to do now that the butter's inside your bowl is to use the very tips of your fingers to press together the softened butter into the mixture. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm smushing it and swishing it. And it's going to take a little bit of time to do it, but you keep swishing it. You might want to come and have a look right in the bowl. That might be quite fun. And you see, and I'm going to keep doing this until I've made something that is the consistency of what you might have if you're making Play-Doh. I'll show you what it's like when I've done. Right, well now you should have a bit of dough that looks something like this, a bit like a bit of Play-Doh if you remember. I expect your bit of dough is quite a bit bigger than mine because I've split my piece of dough into two and I've got my area ready before I start to roll it with a rolling pin. So what you need to do is to make sure that you've got some flour scattered around on the floor, because that's going to help with the movement of the dough, and you also need to sprinkle a little bit of flour on top of the dough as you use your rolling pin so that it doesn't stick. Right, very simply, you swoosh it down. You're going to make it to about the size of a pound coin. Okay, and you're going to keep doing it, and you're going to make it, I think I'm probably going to stop in a minute, do I? Oops. That's enough. Okay, right, oopsie. So, what I'm going to do now is use my cross-shaped cutter to make a bit of a biscuit. Cross-shaped biscuit. Now press it down really hard, give it a little wiggle and pick it up. Can you see? Now your crosses in your bags are slightly thinner than this cross, so when you come to this stage of pushing it out you're going to have to be extra specially careful. But look at that, a fantastic cross. And why are we doing cross biscuits? We're doing cross biscuits this week because it's all about grace, and if you remember, Jesus dying for us is all about grace because it's a free gift. Now, because there are chocolate chip cookies in here, you might find that sometimes you're squashing a chocolate chip cookie when you do this, but that doesn't matter at all. So once again, I'm going to put this down on here. Whoop, can you see? You leave a little gap because they'll probably spread a little bit. And you keep going and keep going and keep going until you've used up all of your dough. Shaky, shaky, shaky. Lift up. Press down. And when you've got and used up all of your dough, you need to pop it in the oven. And it needs to be at 160 degrees, but you probably already got that ready because that's what we said in our instruction sheet. I'm going to keep going with this until I've got a whole tray, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Here we are, they're ready to go into the oven now for 10 to 12 minutes. Ooh. Bye bye little biscuits. See you later. They are pretty finished, hooray! Let's have a quick look at them. Have a look at them first of all. Some of them are a little bit darker than they need to be. Probably you want to go for the paler version of this colour. But see, and then what you've got to do is be a little bit patient and leave them on the tray for a while. Otherwise, they're too soft to pick up. And actually, ours have been ready for a few minutes, so they're going to be all right. And what I'm going to do now is pick them up and carry them over here. If you've got a baking, what's the word I'm thinking about? A cooling rack. If you've got a cooling rack, now's the perfect time to get that out, but I haven't got one in the church building. But what you need to do then is to slide your biscuit, I do it like this, whoop, onto the tray. Very gently. I'm going to do one more. Whoop, this is quite fun. And then I'm going to let them cool down. Now here is your challenge. You should have made about 10 or 12 biscuits, and it can't be very good to eat 10 or 12 biscuits just to yourself. Maybe you could give some away. Give somebody a free gift that they don't deserve, because that's grace.
Clare's Craft Corner for me and you. Clare's Craft Corner, let's make something new.